how does brand create loyalty? Well, branding is a feeling. So your brand needs to be created to exude the right kind of feeling. Whether you're in a profession where you need to create a sense of trust and security, whether you need to create a feeling of luxury and quality, or whether you need to be perceived as fun and exciting, your brand needs to reflect those feelings in the way that it communicates in all its communications. So, by creating a strong brand, you're doing this through consistency. When people recognize your logo, your colors, your words, your images, and if you craft these the right way, you can create a sense of belonging. Your brand belongs in the hearts and minds of your customers and those who put your trust in it. And that is really powerful. The use of colour is an interesting strategy, and it's so often used by people like me, designers and marketing teams, to increase brand appeal, because different colours tend to represent different ideas. So your branding must be designed with these things in mind. What people see will determine how they feel about the brand's personality. So make sure that their perception aligns with what the business wants to convey. For instance, let's have a look at Apple. They use quite a lot of white in their branding. It pretty much dominates their palette. And this invokes feelings of simplicity, cleanliness, elegance. Their products have become symbols of luxury and advanced technology. The vast majority of Apple users, once they've had an Apple, they're never going back to using anything else. Let's have a look at Starbucks. Again, they use their colour so prominently to identify themselves and send a really strong message so that they're differentiated to everyone else. The green logo signifies a commitment to fair trade coffee and corporate social responsibility. This idea that people have bought into and they trust, and they use Starbucks, they enjoy their Starbucks coffee, and that is then rewarded by the brand, by the company through loyalty schemes, and they give back to they earn their trust, and then they give back to their customers through discounted coffees or free coffees if you use them so many times. So that just encourages people to keep on making purchases. And this is when the brand is so strong. You create that initial connection, you establish it, and then you work on it and you build it, and you create a strong emotional bond, which takes out so much of the buying decision for your customers. They don't go through all the steps that they might make to make a purchase to someone else. They recognize your brand, they trust your brand, they stop asking all the millions of questions about who, what, why, when, where, how, and trust that you will deliver because they have faith in the brand, they're loyal to the brand. I hope that helps, and I'll see you next week.